doing?
Hello.
Welcome to our Marriage Chronicles. We are the Monenes.
Yes.
And we hope that the Lord has kept you well.
Yes,
and you're keeping safe.
Keeping safe.
Yeah, you're keeping the
regulations as usual.
And we are blessed to be here.
Amen.
Yes, for us, we still have this, the physical distance is quite big, as you can see. I thank the Lord for that.
Oh, yes.
It's called marriage.
Yes, it's called marriage.
Yes, but before we got married, we were single. So we're picking up from where we left.
Oh, yes.
About singleness.
Yeah.
Yes, we say that we have this nice exposition about singleness, basing it on the Word of God, and of course our book.
Yes.
And we are reviewing our book still.
Yes, we're still reviewing our book, and for those who reached out to us, thank you so much. And for those who haven't read the book, kindly reach out on our social media platforms, and I'm sure you're going to be blessed of the Lord.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So we continue to pick up from where we left off.
Oh yes, and you're looking good today. You're looking good today.
Thank you, baby.
I'm trying. What have you been feeding on, huh?
Look at this one. Look at this one. And in the same house.
Hey, Buana. Ish. We bless the Lord.
We bless the Lord so much.
And it's true. It's not good for a man to be alone, man. Not good at all. Not good at all. But we thank the Lord.
Oh yes, we thank the Lord.
Because we are here. We are here. Once upon a time, we were both single.
Yes.
And singleness is that time, that season that some of us do not understand it very well.
Yeah.
And we end up, messing it up.
And being so discontented.
Yes. And not getting the best out of it.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. And it's good that we talk about it.
Yeah, it's good that we talk about singleness because most people, as we said last time, they feel that it's a season where, in fact, you're not supposed to be single. It's like you're supposed to be born, go through the motions of life, and then suddenly get married. Yeah,
you transit from studying after you you complete your studies
and jump over. And most people do not get the richness that comes with singleness and this season that is so godly, so sacred, so fulfilling. And most singles do not feel that the season that they are in is fulfilling. And I pray that at the end of this series that you're going to be covering about singleness, that you're going to channel whatever energy you have into yourself and into the purpose that the Lord has given you, so that at the end of the day, when you transit from singleness to marriage, hopefully, you are going to have had the best of your time, and you're not going to regret anything. You're not going to say, you know what, I wish I could extend my singleness, or I wish I was single. No, because you are now, you're satisfied that you covered it so well, so you're prepared enough for marriage.
Yes.
And that's why we are going to talk about singleness, with all being so purposeful, and of course with the help of the Lord and with the power of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
I know that God is going to take us through this.
Yes.
So, and we are going to start from the beginning. For me, it begins from the beginning, where Adam was created by God.
Yes.
And God created everything on earth, made the world so beautiful. And then at the end of the day, He created Adam and placed him in the Garden of Eden.
Yes.
But God created Adam as a single person, a solo person. What people don't know is that singleness does not necessarily mean that you are lonely.
Yes.
It's not loneliness. Singleness is a state where you are standing as alone.
Yes.
Can we call it, probably say, a single unit?
Yeah.
If I can say like that. So God made Adam
But
as a single person.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was coming there. God made Adam as a single person.
Yeah.
But He did not create Adam as a shell that he's a single person who does not have anything. In fact, after creating Adam and placing him in the Garden of Eden, God gave him purpose.
Yes.
God gave him work to do.
Yes.
God told him, you know what,
Mm-hmm.
Cultivate the land,
Mm-hmm.
name the animals, etc, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So he was there naming the cows. This is a cow, this is a dog, this is a platypus, this is a, what, all those animals, a zebra, an elephant, and all that.
And a mongoose.
He just had to mention a mongoose, right? He just had to mention. Just had to mention.
There's an animal still, yeah.
I know why.
Yeah.
Because of King Julian.
Huh? No, it's just a mongoose.
You like King Julian?
and I think you really nailed it. Yeah.
Yes.
That Adam was alone.
Yeah.
But he was also complete.
Thank you. Yeah.
Adam was alone,
Yes.
but still very complete. Yeah. Adam had purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. And he had a mandate.
Yes.
In fact, even before he came to see Eve and said, "This is the bone, this is the bone of my bones,
and
the
flesh
of my flesh."
Yes.
Yeah. He had done so much.
He had done so much.
He had
As
named,
Eve came to a place where he had named the animals.
He was having dominion, yeah, and he was fruitful.
And he was fruitful.
And he was multiplying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah, because in fact, being fruitful, yeah, and multiplying did not come after Eve. It came before Eve.
Oh yes.
Yes. So he was told to be fruitful and to multiply. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That means when you're single, you're supposed to be fruitful. Yeah?
And multiply.
And you must multiply.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you must have dominion.
And you must have dominion and conquer.
Yes.
But you see, most people do not feel that. They think that marriage now comes to give you the purpose. It comes to give you the dominion. It comes to make you fruitful.
And to multiply.
And to multiply.
In fact, many people will think that being fruitful and multiplying is procreation.
Yeah. And it's not limited to that.
It's not limited to that.
No.
In fact, that's just a part of it.
Yeah.
That's just a part of being fruitful and to multiply. Yeah, the procreation part of it.
Yes.
Because what happens to a family that God has not given them the gift of children?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah? Does it mean that they are not fruitful?
No.
That they're not multiplying?
No.
No. Yeah. Being fruitful and multiply. Yeah. Even when you're single, it is an intrinsic thing.
Yeah, it's something that God created from the
beginning. It's within you.
It's within you. Yeah.
It's only that some of us, we just sit and you're like, okay, I'm just waiting for marriage. And then I will be
That is the thing.
I will multiply.
That is the thing.
I will multiply.
Guys are like chilled out, ladies, you find ladies, jamas, but now I'm speaking now from the ladies' perspective.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really it's on our side heavily. It's like we are born to be married. You get and singleness, as you're going to see, it's not a must for you to get married. By the way, it's not really a must for you to get married. It's not. It's only that if God gives you that gift of marriage, then yes, you enter in it and say thank you, Jesus, and be fruitful. Multiply in it.
Yes,
but that doesn't mean that when you're single you cannot be fruitful and you cannot multiply and you cannot have fun and you cannot embrace and harness what God had already put in you, even when he laid the foundations of the earth, because that's what he said, that he knew you before you were even formed. He knew you and he put you in your mother's womb. He didn't put you in your mother's womb as in with the goal of marriage, as that is the underlying factor. No.
Everyone has his or her own purpose.
Exactly.
God-given purpose.
Yes. But you see, now most singles do not feel that. They feel that we as a lady, I need to go through everything, be educated and all that, then get married. Then I'll be 100% functional as a woman. And they don't feel that in singleness they can thrive, they can be driven, they can just reach to their peaks. So what happens is that most of them strive for marriage. So any relationship that they are coming across, it's about marriage. They don't even give chance for growth and to go through that process. You get they just want marriage. And then the problem is that if the relationship fails, this woman stops, this lady stops, as in you,
because her identity and her, her whole being,
yes,
is centered, in the institution of marriage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As in, she feels like, you know what? Without a relationship, I'm no one. As in, zero. I cannot function.
Okay.
And that's the pathology. That's the ailment that
and
most women go through.
And that's some good revelation right there. Yeah, I didn't know.
But it's the truth.
I didn't know about that.
I mean, it's the truth, because if we idolize marriage, I know personally I had idolized marriage for quite a while. Yeah, before you came.
No, that's a new one.
You have not read my posts before.
I did, but some of these things,
but it's the truth. As in, you get into a relationship, and the relationship defines who you are. As in, you're soaked so much. I'm not saying that a relationship should not be healthy. It should.
Yeah.
But you should not lose yourself. Even in marriage, you should not lose yourself. Because the whole being is as strong as an individual part.
Yes, yes.
Like a car cannot function when one part is weak. Like when there's a flat tire.
Yeah.
You get, even if the car is moving, it's kind of like will wobble. You will feel it's not stable.
Yeah, sure.
And that's the thing about marriage. Also, if you're not strong as an individual person, as me, uniquely with what God has given us, then the marriage will not be stable. Because the marriage will be it has to be as strong as us,
as the individual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As we are individually.
And that's why and that's when I come back to being alone, but being complete.
Oh, yes.
Being alone and being complete. Because at the end of the day, like I said from the previous episode, you must learn to live with yourself.
Yes.
Because if you cannot live with yourself, you cannot live with any other person. Yeah. And now when you're living with yourself, you must have found your purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. You must have found your goal in life.
And for
your
you
vision.
Exactly.
Because even when Eve came, he found a man who had a vision. Yeah. Someone who was working. He had found his work. Yeah. And there's a difference between working and a job. Yeah. Basically, a job you can retire at any time. You can change jobs and all that.
Yeah.
But you cannot retire from your work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your work is your purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. So Adam had a purpose already. Yeah. He had his mandate well stipulated.
Yes.
And he was at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was at it all that time. It's only that now God told him, just rest for a few minutes. I don't know how long it took, and then I'll give you a companion.
Yes.
Yeah. But that companion came to help.
Yes.
So she came to help the man, who had a purpose. Yeah. And that's one of the ills that we are having in relationships nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
The man has no purpose at all. He has no vision. Yeah. He has no a drive. There's just a lot that is going on in his life that he does not even have. He does not know the direction. Yeah?
Where he's going.
Yeah. He does not know himself.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we know, any man has 4 dimensions.
Yes.
Yeah. We are talking of being a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at first, before anything else, a man is a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Adam knew that his father was God.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So that's where you start.
The Lord.
Yeah. Knowing where you came from.
Knowing
where you came from.
Who defines you.
Yeah. Who defines you. Yeah. And nowadays,
and a son,
many men are not sons.
Exactly. And a son gets his inherent, characteristics and everything from the father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now you see, Adam knew that, okay, I am in the image of God.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was not fighting about his identity as a man. Like, who am I? Am I a man?
Trying to compare.
Am I a woman?
With other men.
Yeah. Am I? Do I need to,
change this,
change that? Do I need to, remove maybe 1 or 2 teeth and look like, a man? He had his image well, sculptured, by God.
Yes.
Yeah. So he did not have to look for, in fact, when
validation from anything.
Exactly. And when God talks about, he looked around, Adam, and he saw that there is nothing that, resembles, him that he can be able to relate to.
Yes.
That means even Adam himself, because Adam was the one who was given the mandate even to name all the animals.
Yeah.
There was no animal that was named a wife.
No.
Or Eve.
Or Eve.
Yeah.
No.
None.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knew that his image, cannot be likened with any other thing. Yeah.
Oh,
except from
so
God.
Deep. Whoa.
Yeah? And that's one of the dimensions of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. First and foremost, you are a son. Yeah. A son gets his identity from the father.
And so is a woman.
And so is a woman.
Yeah.
So when a man does not get that identity in singleness, when the woman comes, he will be confused. He'll be like, okay, now you've come, and I'm still trying to get myself together. Seems like I still don't know who I am. Yeah. And you will mess up the woman.
And at the end of the day, if you do not have someone who's like defining you, a father also has this characteristic or this quality of holding the son's hand and like guiding him and showing him, what, this is the way. I'm helping you to charter this course of manhood, and this is the way. Go this way. As in, for either a daughter or a son, we hold their hands and show them that this is the way and this is not the way. So if you are not getting your identity from God, and you're trying to charter this course of singleness and dating, definitely you will hit some like big bumps every time, because there's no one to hold your hand. There's no one to tell you like, go this way, go that way. As in, sometimes even telling you, pause. These are places where you just pause, sleep on it. Just sleep on this. I'm on it. I'm in control. And you know what is interesting? God looked around and saw that Adam did not have anyone like him. So he was so busy with his purpose that God was like, you know what, brother? You need a helper. You do need a helper.
And now the helper came to help the man fulfill the purpose, the God-given purpose. That means a man's purpose must be bigger than himself.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It has to be bigger than himself. And that is gotten when you're still single. In that season of singleness. You must get your purpose. Whether a lady or a guy. You must get your purpose and know that it has to supersede you. It has to go beyond you.
It has to go beyond you.
Beyond your lifetime. Beyond your lifetime. Otherwise you will not need any help. Because now the helper is coming to help you. But now if your purpose, you can just deal with it within 5 years. You're done.
Or you just wake up and you just go through the motions of life, like those ones of wake up, go here, go there. The same routine over and over again. Not feeling just blank, basically, or just on a plateau face.
You don't need a help. You don't need a helper for that. You can make it all by yourself. Wow. And sometimes we look for the helper, but we don't have a purpose for her to come in.
And that's why so many men string so many ladies along. You get like this lady, oh God, and that's why we have so many dysfunction. Because here is a man who has no purpose, no sense of direction, no identity with God, like zero. Those ones of, he is a man, he knows biologically he's a man. But beyond that, nothing. So he gets hooked up to this lady who is also like looking. You get what I was saying? As in, you've idolized marriage so much, so you're always on the lookout. So the moment this guy catches your eye, you're there. Like, whoa, this guy is interested in me. YOLO, you only live once, so we're gonna do this. So you enter into a relationship, and then because the two of you are
blind,
two
blind people
You get the
trying
man
to lead
is
each other.
stringing. The man is stringing the lady so much. Then this lady is also putting the pressure on the guy. Like, we need to get married. We need to get married. Because that's what she can think about. She can't think about anything else past marriage. Yeah, we need to get married. We need to get married. We need to get married.
And during her singleness, she did not master the art of helping. Yeah, because also helping is an art. Yeah, you don't just come and help someone if you don't know what is you know how to conduct yourself in the help. You know, in the process of helping.
And another thing, you also cannot help someone. You know, if you do not have an idea or you're not privy to how that project is. For instance, if you do not know how purpose looks like, how we like. I cannot go help a project that is what? Say like a geothermal something. Why? I do not know about it. I have no idea where to start.
You maybe can only go and take some thermos of tea. You know? And
But if you know what purpose looks like, because you yourself you have purpose as a lady, you have purpose as a woman, you're driven, you know what is driving you, you know your goal, you know where you want to be. You get so when you're joined to this guy, you can automatically identify that this person really has a vision. This guy has purpose. I'm not just doing a wedding. I'm doing marriage with him. But this marriage is not just about a bling and getting children.
More of a merger of a purpose.
Thank you.
The grand
it's
merger.
Like a grand thing.
Merger of not the purpose.
Exactly.
And you know, a helper, comes to reinforce.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And reinforcement must be of the same kind as the force that is that is
that
working.
exerts on it, and even sometimes even stronger.
Either stronger.
Oh yes.
Or this stronger or
equal
equal or whichever scale.
Yes.
But there is one thing that it has to have. They must have the same doctrine.
Oh yeah.
The same way of doing things.
Yes.
Yeah. They must have
like a key and lock the way they just interact with each other.
So that now when the reinforcement is coming, it's coming to augment.
Oh yeah.
It's coming to augment whatever is already there. They must be of the same kind. In the in war and all that. When you talk about reinforcement, you're talking about a force that is coming to help you accomplish your mission. That means it must have the same equipment. Or superior ones. And it must have known your doctrine of fighting. The doctrine and the conduct of fight. It must be the same as the force that is being reinforced.
Oh my
you
God.
See?
Oh yes.
And as a lady, you cannot, unless you have your purpose right. Because if you don't have a purpose, there is no where you're going, basically. There is no where you're going. So that purpose must be in line with the grand purpose. And that's why even courtship is very, very important. Because now that's why you learn that, like, okay, now his doctrine is
this way.
He fights this way. This is the way he fights the enemy. So I have to look for a way to
we have to look
adjust,
for a way to come in together.
To adjust. And also the man understands that now this help is coming from the left or from the right. I expected it to come from the right, but it's come from the left. Or it's coming from the flanks. Or it's coming from the back. And I have to look for a way to be accommodative and also learn how to interweave
everything,
these two purposes to become one. And that's why courtship is very, very important. I wonder why people rush.
I don't know why.
Within 2 months, they have settled down. Within 3 months, they have settled down with someone that they barely knew each other.
It's the feeling, like I feel in love. I feel the feel.
The dopamine effect.
That is the thing. And there's so much, is it the oxytocin where you see someone and there's all this
it's more the dopamine effect.
Yeah, as in you're feeling, oh my God, the butterflies, the tingles. But most of them don't realize that marriage is not sustained by feelings.
No, it's not.
No.
Feelings come and go.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, you know, the weather. Today it's very cold. Tomorrow
it is not.
You know,
it is for you.
Different.
Exactly. It's for you to wake up every day and choose this person again and say, I do. No wonder it's always in the present. I do. Not like
I did.
Every day you wake up and it's a present moment. You say, I do. I do. I do. And there is no rush. There is no rush in it.
Yeah.
You need to walk with this person who gives you your identity. You need to walk with God every day, every single of your life, knowing that He's the one who can lead you, who's the one who can remove all the veil and the blinders that comes with, you know, singleness.
And you know, you talked of a very important thing. Yeah. You have to walk with God.
Yes.
Yeah? Because when you're entering into marriage, you're entering into an institution that is made, was created and is sustained by God. Yeah. So you're getting into His purpose. Yeah. And for you to get into His purpose, you must walk with Him.
Oh yeah.
So when a man walks with God, and when a woman walks with God, and they have the right attitude, for marriage,
oh yes,
God will join them together. And that's why I always say that marriages are made in heaven. Yeah.
It's true.
And they're made in heaven. But they are practiced here on earth.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yes.
Yes, and that's why now there comes some differences here and there. Personalities sometimes they
conflict and all.
They conflict. But you can still find a way of going around that. Because you've been given wisdom and understanding.
Yes.
And lots of discernment in it. So when the lady gets her purpose, and her role, of marriage, in marriage, while she's still single, and she gets it from God, and when the man in his singleness, gets his purpose, his mandate, and his role in marriage from God, it becomes very, very easy to work from one reference point.
Oh yes, I like that.
And that requires work.
I like that.
It requires work.
I like that. That when a single person, like a man or a woman, they have the right attitude for marriage, and they work from the same reference point, who is God. It is very easy for them to come into marriage and now join their purposes together.
Yes.
Why? Because at the end of the day, they will know that they are not per se working, for each other as much as you're giving each other.
Yeah.
But there's this person who has given you the mandate, who has given you the gift
and the purpose. Yeah.
And who wants to know at the end of the day, you're bringing back someone back to the altar. Are they sanctified through you? Did you work enough for their salvation? Because you have this, because that purpose, that reference point, who is God, becomes the center and the focal point of each and everything that you're doing in marriage.
Yes.
So the moment you're like, at each other's necks, you remember, oh my God, there is one person that we are working for, and there is one person who we are going to be answerable to for the salvation of the other person.
And there is a greater purpose.
And there is a greater purpose for
beyond us as individuals.
Exactly. And that's why it's about salvation, and that's why it's about showcasing Christ. Every day.
Every
it's not just about
it's
not just about the happiness, although the happiness is the icing on the cake. But the cake itself, has like sanctification, righteousness, because at the end of the day, I have to present you back to Christ better than how you were when we joined.
Yes.
And you have to present me back to Christ, just as the Bible says, as a spotless bride. So that requires a lot of work
and a lot of preparation.
and a lot of preparation, which is done now in singleness. Yes.
Singleness is all about preparation and stocking up, you stocking up, and you building yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, getting the right attitude.
Oh yes.
Being the right person.
Oh yes.
For marriage.
For marriage.
Yeah.
And
also you don't have to get married.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be married. You don't have to marry. You don't have to get married.
Yes.
Yeah. If God so desires, so be it.
So be it.
Yeah. But if He has called you to be single all your life, it's okay. You can still be single.
Yeah.
And you'll be fruitful and you'll multiply.
And you'll be fruitful and multiply.
And you'll have results. You'll be you'll be prosperous in whatever you're doing.
Exactly. Because there's that person who's holding your hand and who's helping you to charter that course of singleness.
Yes.
And that is God.
Amen.
And so it begins with God.
It begins with God.
Knowing
always
God.
And always.
Knowing God in your singleness. Knowing God in your singleness. Walking with God every day, every single of your life. Because you cannot gamble about faith. And you're going to talk about it probably later when we'll be talking about marriage. You cannot gamble about faith. About who we both ascribe to.
Yeah.
About who we both kneel to, when
like yes, and about where is the reference point when it comes to our morals?
Where is reference point?
Yeah, where do we refer to when we want to go back on track?
And who rebukes us?
Yes,
who rebukes us? So at the end of the day, it starts with God. Singleness, you cannot rely on your own understanding. That's what the Bible says. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind,
and lean
not on your own understanding.
Yeah, and in all your ways
acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it is God who directs our path.
Yeah, and we have a lot of understanding that is. The layman understanding.
Human understanding.
The human understanding. Yeah.
Yes.
And the human understanding makes you think that you know
so much.
You are wise in your own eyes.
That's the thing.
Yeah? And when you're wise in your own eyes, you puff yourself up. Yeah.
Little knowledge.
Yeah, it puffs you up, and then you're like, I know this. I've learned this, and
I went to the best school, so I cannot not know these things.
Otherwise, I hope that you've been blessed.
I hope that you've been blessed so far. We can talk and talk and talk. So we are going to continue on singleness in the next episodes to come.
Oh yes. We shall talk about what singleness is.
Yes.
And what it is not in the next episode.
Oh yes. Yeah. What singleness is and what it's not. So tune in and continue to stay on this channel.
And we hope you're enjoying your singleness.
I hope you're enjoying your singleness to the best.
Yes.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Subscribe. Always remember to subscribe.
Oh yes.
Yes, if that is if you've not subscribed.
Please do hit the red button so that you'll not miss any episodes that are coming.
Yes. God bless you.
God bless you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.